and pride and appreciation for armed forces and first responders. And so, like the firefighters after 9/11, they were, their people appreciated them more. And so we're just trying to keep that up front. We're trying to make that phrase, "Thank you for your service," and really show and mean something. I mean, it means something when people say it, but also we can show it by offering our help. I mean, even our dental partner here, they offer a $250 certificate to come in and get started with getting your teeth together and all. And that's a wonderful thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Healthcare on a whole is kind of difficult for all of us, but it's getting better. I think it's getting better.
Yeah.
So now one of the facets of, or the foundation of the Jadoo lifestyle is to create a life that you love living. And you brought that up when we first started talking, that you're actually living the life that you like now. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I've been fortunate in my life. I've had a really good life. I've had a couple of careers, and my singing career took me around the world. I worked with film. It took me around the country. I worked with some of the greatest people in the world. I had an opportunity to work with Barbara Streisand on a film called The Mirror Has Two Faces, and all that was good. And I was younger, and I was actually more going for making money as opposed to having a purpose. And so, doing this as a purpose-driven thing, doing this as something that I'm passionate about, that, whether I made money at it or not, I would still do it. I would still enjoy it. And again, I do it, and I don't consider it work. It is my life now. And so it's a completely different thing than chasing a dollar and chasing a dream and all that stuff. It is actually doing what I enjoy doing. And they say if you can find something that you enjoy doing, you can turn it into an income, then you'll never work a day again in your life. And so that's kind of where this is.
Okay, so beside you're working with the website and getting that together, what are some of the fun activities that you do?
Well, I'm actually a filmmaker, as I said, and so part of what we've done, I have another company called Fuse Productions, and Fuse Productions now we've teamed it up with PO Warriors to do affordable, high-quality commercials for our entities that join up as well. And so film is one of my fun things, and music. Actually, I like to do a plug for a thing that I do on Sunday evenings out at Anna Marie Island at a place called 421 Sweet Treats, where we do a Sunday evening 4-course 5-star meal, and then I perform a little music for the people as they're doing. So, singing and film are like my other fun things.
What kind of genre do you sing?
I do top 40. I do a little bit of everything. I used to be a rock and roll guy. That was my career back in the day. I was in a rock and roll band out of New York City, and we traveled the world. And it was exactly what it was. It was sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and it almost killed me. And so, but these days I do top 40. I'm doing yacht clubs and country clubs, and so I'm finding myself doing stuff like Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole and a lot of the classics. But I do that to Bob Marley or Bob Seger. It's a whole list. I mean, we live in a tourist area, and everybody likes a little bit of different music, and so we make it a point to try to give them a little bit of everything.
Okay, good. Do you see yourself as a contestant on American Idol?
People say that I should, but it's not a goal of mine. The thing about American Idol is that there's an age limit. So I think I've surpassed the age limit. I think The Voice, you can be older, and a couple of other shows you can be a little older. But I have been told, you should go on American Idol. It's like, yeah, okay.
I have to come by and listen to you.
I will be posting on the Connect website when I'm having a performance that everybody can come to. Right now, as I said, it's primarily yacht clubs and country clubs, and they're like private parties. So, I will be posting.
You're part of a band?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. And then, anything else? You have a favorite food?
I like Jamaican food.
Aha.
I'm a huge fan of curry goat. I also like roti. But I like everything. I have a palate. It's like my friend that I'm talking about when we do this Sunday thing. He's a really great chef, and he makes some. He made last night. He had a beef Wellington, which was just delicious. Then he had a sea bass with a crusted thing. Oh my God, it was just so amazingly good. So, but I like it all. But if I had to put a food up there, it would be Jamaican.
Yeah, okay. I'm West Indian myself, so I want to agree with you. The roti thing is it's an Indian
Yeah,
dish.
yeah,
In
yeah.
Trinidad, we have a lot of different styles of roti, depending on how you
Right,
do it, whether you tear it up or whatever. So we have different styles of roti.
right, right.
It's
Yes.
Indian thing. So anyway, well, I thank you for coming on with us. We have a
Well,
couple
I thank
minutes
you.
left. And I don't know if there's anything you wanted to share with us that I haven't touched on, or we haven't touched on, I haven't asked.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that I will share is that I also do a live feed on Facebook. Just put it on. You can just put it on the hood. Put it on the hood, Bill. I also do a live feed on Facebook called the Recovery Room, and it's done on my Facebook page, Terry TBONE Rhodes. But it's actually a show that we do where we talk about addiction. It started out as a response to the whole opioid crisis that's and is sweeping the nation. But we have here in Florida, Bradenton, Manatee is the epicenter of Florida for overdoses. And so
Yeah.
we talk about methods and things and give out resources and so forth. So we do that Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 6 to 7 on Facebook.
Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. And it is on your personal page?
Yeah, Terry T-Bone Rhodes.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic that we can share that information with our listeners, because that's another
Thank
thing
you.
that we really want to provide opportunities for listeners to be able to know every different direction of their life, every facet of their life.
Right,
They have something, they
right.
have somewhere to go.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely. And that's what it is. I mean, a lot of times people don't get the help that they need because they just don't know where to get it.
yes,
You know, and when you're feeling lost, and that's for veterans too. I mean, there's a lot of post-traumatic stress that's associated with the addiction, and so we just try to cover it all. I mean, I just found myself in a place where I've been there myself, and I've gotten through it, and I just want to be there to give these people hope that, hey, if I could do it, you can do it too.
yes, yes. That's always important for support. Interestingly, when I started my massage practice, I actually went to support groups and spoke to them about what I did, and that's how I built my
Right.
practice word of mouth. I
Exactly.
never really did advertising or anything like that. I just basically went to the support groups, and that still
Right.
works today. People want to feel
Absolutely.
connected. They want to feel like they have somewhere they could go, or somebody they can go to talk to.
Right. Right,
And
that's not judging them or putting them down,
right.
and not and that are not speaking from sort of textbook knowledge. People like to know that you're speaking from experience and from your heart and all that. So
Yes. Um, it's mental health is a big issue right now.
it's huge. It's huge.
Teen suicide and things like that. It's a really big issue now. And
Yeah.
again, when you connect the drug stuff, not illegal drugs, but actually prescription drugs, we have a lot of
Yeah.
side
Oh, yeah.
effects and things like that.
That's where it started.
Yes. So we still have people who are going through depression and side effects and things like that. So this is a
Yeah.
good avenue for them to be able to reach out and find somewhere
Yeah.
that they can go to talk, to talk to somebody or
Absolutely.
have somebody that's fantastic that you're doing this. We have like probably 1 minute left. So
Okay.
again, can you give us the website again?
The two websites is POWarriors.com, POWARRIORS.com. That is for our PO Warriors. And then on Facebook, it's called The Recovery Room. You can search The Recovery Room, and it
Okay.
should come up. But again, we do it on my Facebook page, which is Terry TBONE RHODES on Facebook, and there's all information on there about it. If you just go to my page, you'll scroll down, you'll find something about it. I do it Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and I've been doing it for 2 years. So I got over 500 shows.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. And tell us again where you sing.
We do yacht clubs and country clubs with 421 Sweet Treats. That's 421 Sweet Treats, Anne Marie Island, every Sunday, 6 to 9. We do a nice little dinner. It takes reservation. It's a reservation thing. We do dinner and music.
Ah, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, well, thank you again for being on our show and sharing your time with us and all your information. We really appreciate it, and I think it's going to be good information, and I hope you have humongous success with everything that you're doing. So our listeners, we want to thank you again for joining us, and I hope that you find this so very interesting. We always try to bring on guests that will provide an arena of opportunities for you. So thank you again for joining us, and please join us for another episode.